Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a grand solar minimum update. Sunday, September 22nd, around 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time, 2024. Invest 97L has been named, and it is looking like it will develop into a major hurricane in just 4 days, which could affect the Florida Panhandle. The sun has also come alive in spectacular fashion, an M3.7 solar flare just a few hours ago. Keep calm, it's boom time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, happy fall. The autumn equinox occurred earlier this morning at around 8 a.m. Eastern Time in the U.S. 4 dead and 17 injured after gunfire erupts at a popular nightlife area in Birmingham, Alabama. According to police, the suspects are still on the loose. And a Gulf tropical storm is likely and could be a hurricane threat to Florida, southeast, late this week, specifically on Thursday. Here is the current position of Invest 97L. And there is currently an 80% chance that this baby is going to form as it moves right between Cuba and the Yucatan. Here are the current spaghetti models. They're all in agreement, somewhere from Louisiana all the way to central Florida, where the main focus being the Panhandle. And here is the GFS model, the most recent 18Z coming out, looking like a Cat 2, Cat 3 hurricane at landfall Thursday, September 27th. So make sure you keep looking for updates as the models will tighten up, and we'll have a better idea in 24 hours where this baby's going to hit. But right now, it looks like the Panhandle of Florida. Thunderstorms expected from the Ozarks to the middle Mississippi Valley, watching the tropics. Isolated severe thunderstorms are forecast Monday afternoon from the Ozarks into parts of Tennessee and the lower Ohio Valley. A tropical disturbance could form by the middle part of next week over the northwestern Caribbean Sea. Gradual development is possible as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico late week, with possible U.S. impacts on the weekend. Well, our model is showing Thursday, so you might not have that much time. A quick look at the GFS model shows that line of storms in question moving through the Great Lakes region and then the upper Midwest and the Midwest, moving over to the East Coast by Wednesday. And at that point, we could have a major storm developing in the Caribbean, which would rapidly move up Thursday and make landfall Thursday into Thursday night, Friday morning. Let's take a look at the total snowfall, shall we? Because it is the beginning of fall, and the models were showing heavy snow for British Columbia, and they continue to show that pattern as we move into the first week of October. It looks like Western Canada is going to get buried. Speaking of buried, 1 dead after snowstorm leaves hundreds stranded in South Africa. A woman has tragically died after being stranded overnight in one of numerous vehicles trapped in a rare heavy snowfall in South Africa. Grand solar minimum much. Seismic update. No quakes of note. Moderate uptick in moderate earthquakes worldwide. As we take a look at worldwide volcano news for the 22nd of September. Semeru, who knew? Now you do. 14,000 foot blast. Sabancay to 22,000 feet. Dukono to 8,000. Fuego, puffing and passing. Ibu to 8,000. Liwatobi to 10,000. Sangay to 20,000. Popo to 20,000. Dukono to 8. Semeru, 14,000 foot puff. Sabancaya, 22,000 foot. Sangay to 20,000. Ibu to 8. Sabancaya, 22,000 foot puff. And is that going to wrap up the list? We've got possible volcanic ash at Sangay. And Semeru, wrapping up the list with the 14,000 foot puff. The latest space weather, we blasted off the show with a beautiful picture of the moderate solar flare. Yes, an M3.7 solar flare around active region 3853 earlier today. We'll take a better look at that here on GOES 16 X-ray flux. You can see that short duration, but not impulsive solar flare, and there is a CME associated with it. The event did produce a coronal mass ejection that so far appears to be headed mostly to the southeast and away from Earth. A further update will be provided if necessary. The current 3-day geomagnetic forecast showing all quiet on the western front, and we are at very low KP. We've been below KP2 for 2 days, and some for 3 hours here. We were all psychic. Scientists discover signs of water all over the moon's surface. The moon might be a bit of a dark horse when it comes to water, but according to new analysis of mineralogy maps, water and hydroxyl, another molecule made up of hydrogen and oxygen, can be found in multiple locations across all lunar latitudes and terrains, even where the sun shines down most powerfully. And this is good news for future endeavors on the moon. Future astronauts may be able to find water even near the equator by exploiting these water-rich areas. All the links to all the articles will be below. And a breaking story coming out: a key ocean current is holding strong despite a predicted slowdown. There have been multiple papers coming out about the AMOC shutting down due to global warming. But a new study, Florida current transport observations reveal 4 decades of steady state, throws that idea in the garbage. In fact, the Atlantic meridional overturning circulation has been doing just fine for 40 years and showing no slowing anytime soon. And guys, if you didn't know, we have a new channel, Magnetic Reversal News on Rumble, where Leah and I put up our latest radio show, Self-Assembling Nanostructures in mRNA Products from Moderna and Pfizer. It immediately got taken down from YouTube and censored and stricken. So we would appreciate some support over at Magnetic Reversal News on Rumble. Give us a follow there and watch the video. You can also share the video on social media platforms so that we can help the channel grow and get the message out. And Leah and I will be covering this paper in greater detail in an upcoming expose. I might just do a solitary video on it over at Magnetic Reversal News on YouTube. So check that out when it comes out. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share this video. We are shadow banned. We are censored and we are demonetized left and right. We need your support to help the channel grow. It's easy. Just share the video. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. And be safe. We love you. That is a boom.